by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated.
I got my exercise in for the day.
Echula adoro liso di. Will you pray with me? Une le uhe. Echula wadu nashkina igachi le. Gadohi Cherokee Village. Anaskachi igacheli unadi ti iska. Hoachu nihi. Adadolis di. Nigada gago galucha ahani. Adas di lodi. Ichu la ayu. Wachi. Gahuhilu doi. Igachili. Unadi ti eska. Awina dijen. Ga go nedu. Echula. Adodo lis dodi. Naskiwini ga lista. Amen.
Well, good afternoon, and welcome to our beloved Cherokee Village. My name is Pat Clary, and it has been my privilege and honor to chair the 60th anniversary celebration of Cherokee Village, along with some pretty amazing people, like Jonathan Rhodes, our co-chair. And our steering committee members that are present with us today. The guy in the hat back there, there's a lot, Mike Chandler. Julie Decker, who I heard her voice, but I've lost her in the crowd over here. Diane Dennis, who is also with us here today, right here. Trisha Jones, who is in the front row over here. Chuck McMahon, right there next to Julie. Diane Nesmith. Lauren Seegard, who I might mention, made our awesome logo. We can thank Lauren for that design. And David Webb. And I know David is here as well. And I'd also like to especially acknowledge and say a very special thank you to Mrs. Betty Stokes, because she has picked it up here and made it happen in a very wonderful way. Today, along with 300 plus volunteers whose names you'll find on the banners hanging around these different pavilions, on the outside of this tent, along with the hosting organizations of the celebration, which have been the City of Cherokee Village. Thank you, Cherokee Village, for everything you've done to make this happen and make us shine. To the Cherokee Village Suburban Improvement District Commissioners, thank you so much for coming alongside of us and for just going the extra mile to open up our village to everyone. We just appreciate it so very, very much. To the Cherokee Village Business Association that stepped up at the last minute and got us our sales tax permit so we could be in compliance with all the things that have to do with putting on an event. Yay! And then finally to the Cherokee Village Historical Society, Dr. Curzon. I don't know what we would have done without you and Betty in there to kind of just be our umbrella so that fine folks could help us and support us financially. Appreciate that very much. And then to the Cherokee Village Advertising and Promotion Commission, commissioners, you know who you are, you know the hours you put in, and we thank you so much. So welcome to Cherokee Village. We're so happy you're here and delighted that you have decided to spend this rather nice, tepid afternoon under the big tent with us. In this dedication ceremony, we wanted to acknowledge the rich legacy that we have in being the first retirement recreation community in the state of Arkansas. Hey folks, we're number one. We're number one. And it's a good feeling to be number one. Can you just turn to somebody and say, we're number one? Celebrations such as these give us an opportunity for heartfelt pause for those of us who have a connection with Cherokee Village. We have heard some wonderful stories during this year of planning about how Cherokee Village evolved. And I wish we had time for David Webb to come up and tell a few that he's heard especially. But just stories that have warmed our heart, and unfortunately we don't have time. We've met some amazing people who were here from the day the ground broke and that first shovel of dirt flew over the shoulder. Thud, as the dirt hit the ground. Legacy and continuing life in one shovel of dirt. I imagine each one of us can reflect back to the first time Cherokee Village became known to us, and we embraced her in our hearts. It is our hope that you share your stories with one another as you take part in this celebration. Those stories that you share give life and vibrancy and connection to our past, and they are the golden thread that anchors us to our future. For in our past, we find our future. Today, we remember and salute John Cooper, Mildred, his wife, their family, and all who gave us the Cherokee Village that we embrace. My heart was warmed again just a few moments ago when someone who hasn't been in the village